What's going on, guys? Welcome to our live video podcast. It's your weekly dose of coffee, dogs, curiosities, your alternative CDC. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us as we, of course, drink some coffee or caffeinated beverage, train our dogs, show off their talents, and discuss random topics. Our goal is to entertain you, inspire you, maybe even educate you, and ultimately, we hope to get to the bottom of some interesting curiosities. We're going to have co-stars Kara Hungerford and Bryan Arney signing in live from the Indianapolis Zoo here momentarily. So if you love animals, keep watching and see what they've been up to during this quarantine. Kara's also going to put on an awesome performance today with one of her dogs, and she's going to share some of her dog training secrets. And then I think Bryan wants to hear your thoughts on the Tiger King, and for those of you that watched it, of course. Now, we have some prizes to give away at the end of the podcast today, so be sure you stick around to the end. And if you're watching live, even if you're not watching live, you still might have a chance to win because we're going to be doing some giveaways. So here on Sunday as well. So now I'm curious, is your caffeine intake tickling your curiosity? If so, any and all questions are welcome in the comments section right now. They'll pop up live on our screen. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. First, just give us a quick hello. Tell us that you're watching and tell us where you're from. Maybe even show your support and tag one of your best friends. Let them know that we are live right now. Of course, let us know your favorite coffee or caffeinated beverage that's helping you conquer your quarantine days. Today, I'm drinking my favorite Dunkin' Donuts regular blend French press with my favorite AeroPress. You can check it out at aeropress.com. It's the best way, the best tasting coffee in my opinion. So make sure you guys check that out. But right now, we're going to be going live to the action. Bryan and Kara are joining us from the Indianapolis Zoo. So, hey, I'm going to add them to the stream now. Welcome, guys.
Hey,
hello,
Chris.
hello.
Good to see everybody out there.
Yeah, man. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. It's pretty nice out here today. We've had some cool days, but it's gorgeous out today. And as you can see, it's got clear skies for the most part and some sun on our face. It feels pretty good.
Awesome, man. I love it. Who's that with you?
This is Caboodle.
Hey, Caboodle, what's happening?
She's wondering where the treats are. She's ready for some treats.
Awesome, guys. Yeah, well, we're going to get to your live performance here in a second, but first, I do want to give a shout out to some friends that have joined us today. We got Amy Beck saying hello. We got Joy from Elgin, Texas, watching today from Springfield, Missouri. We have Audra. How do you say that? Sharp. And of course, your dad's watching. Hey, David, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. David Arney's watching. We got Chip on the line with us from Indianapolis. Hey, why aren't you over at the zoo hanging out with them, Chip? What are you doing, man? Carl says, I love you, Bryan. I don't know if you can see that on your screen, but we got someone chiming in from Southern California. We got Jamie Burks. Thanks for coming to join us today, Jamie. Awesome. And of course, Audra also wanted to say hi to Caboodle. So Caboodle's getting some love on the channel today as well. Yeah, I don't know if we are having some issues at all, technically wise, as far as our connection's concerned. We do apologize. Joy was saying that there was some sound going mute. Maybe it'll come back. Hopefully it will. Hopefully, maybe it's just delayed. But my sister-in-law is on the line. We got Jessica Jones. Boy, thanks so much for signing in, everybody. Boy, it's great to see you guys all. Beaumont, Texas, we got Greg Wall and my brother-in-law, Tony. What's up, Tony? What are you doing? You're eating in and out you're eating in and out at the parking lot. Man, I'm jealous. I would love some in and out right now. That's awesome. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We got some fun stuff planned today, right? Bryan, Kara, tell us what we're going to see today. What's going on?
Well, first, here in a little bit, Caboodle's going to be doing a little performance for us, just showing off a few of her stunts and skills that she performs, not only in our shows, but just for fun. Later on, we'll have a how-to video with one of my younger dogs named Butters.
Okay.
Butters had a lot of requests to be seen.
Yes.
I love it. Well, I can't wait to see Butters. Now, Butters going to do the training, show off some training today?
Yes, he
okay.
is. He had a
Awesome.
ton of pork chop as as everyone probably saw. I think we have so much request that we're actually going to do possibly a feature segment next week just on pork chop because he's so I don't think we would have had enough time to cover him. So next week, guys, tune in. Pork Chop will be live. We're going to be doing some really fun stuff with him. It's going to be pretty comical. But for today, our runner-up is going to be Caboodle. She's going to show off.
I love it. Now, hey, for those that aren't familiar with all your dogs, what breed is Pork Chop that we're going to see next week?
Pork Chop is a bull terrier. Now
Oh,
people know what that is, but if I say Spuds McKenzie, that might ring a bell, or the
there you
Target, those are pretty common, but he's a bull terrier and he's quite the knucklehead.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait. Well, hey, briefly, let's get to it. Before we get to the performance, just briefly tell everyone that's watching how we met and how we know each other. I want to hear it in your guys' words.
Sure. Well, Chris and I, geez, we met a long time ago. I knew about you probably back in 2010 is when I heard about you. And we actually first met because of a dog named Cooper that you adopted.
Yes. It's a big star on my show for many years.
Yes, I was working at a dog training school as an instructor, and one of our clients had an unruly, cattle dog with so much potential, and I posted about him, and Chris, you contacted me, and that's really how we first met.
Yeah, absolutely. And we started working together the last few years. I brought you in for a big production at Silver Dollar City that you headlined at for like 7 months down in their main performance arena. Bryan, you can tell us more about that, because let's get into Bryan. How did we meet? And just tell us about that a little bit. And then I want to know how you both met real quick.
Gotcha. So, Chris, you and I met a very long time ago. We're looking at like 11 years now. I actually got a picture of the first show that we ever did together. I sent that in there, so if you're able to pop that up, you can kind of see just young bucks just trying to figure things out. It was it was the very first time you'd ever done your big stage show, and you premiered it there at Silver Dollar City. That was back in 2009, and at that time, I started working at Silver Dollar City. Oh, look at me! I look great.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it.
Yes.
Is that showing up on the screen all right? Yeah, look at that photo. That's from years ago, boy.
Yes, it is.
From one of our first productions, probably 2010, 2011. I think that's 2010. That was our first year at Silver Dollar City.
I thought it was 2009. Okay.
No, that was 2010. Was our first year. That's when I came up with the stunt dog experience in 2009 and 2010. Yeah, so awesome.
Yeah, worked.
Yes. Go ahead, Bryan.
Many hours working on the hoop of fire, so that you wanted to have a smoke effect come out of it at the show. So I remember working on that very diligently a lot, just so that it would be work properly, and so the dogs weren't afraid to jump through it and things like that. And we had a really great show. And then you and I just kind of clicked right out the gate when we first met. And again, this was before you were married to Suhey or anything. And it's funny because I remember you telling me, like, oh, I'm dating this Puerto Rican girl back home. And you ended up marrying her, which is pretty funny. But no, we had a lot of good times. And then again, I started at Silver Dollar City in 2008 and been working in entertainment for a while. But
yep,
a natural for what you were doing. I really enjoyed working with the dogs. Hands down, my most favorite dog that you've had was Jackson.
Yeah.
And if you get any of the training DVDs, I think he's on the cover of one of the DVDs.
All right. Well, that's yeah. Hey, Bryan, let's get to the performance, and you can certainly talk more on that because I know some people are excited to see Kara put on a show for us today. So let's get to that, and then you can talk some more. And then while she's performing, maybe you can even tell us how you guys met. All right. So, but let's get to the performance. Why don't you guys get ready for that, and let's see what Caboodle can do today. It is Caboodle that we're using, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Hey, we also got some other fun people joining our channel today. While you guys are getting ready, we got Chrissy Joy on the line. Thanks so much, Chrissy, for signing in to support us today. And we got Carl giving a little love to Pork Chop that's going to be on the show next week. And Joy is losing some sound. I'm sorry, Joy. It could be on our end. We do apologize. With the internet, you never can control all that, but we do our best here. But yeah, anyway, thanks guys for signing in. If you guys got any comments, let us know. We just want to know where you're from. And tag a friend. Let them know that we're live right now. We're going to go to a performance. I think Bryan and Kara are getting that camera set up right now. And they're actually at the Indianapolis Zoo live right now. So that's pretty cool. They're actually living on site, and they're going to talk about that here in a minute on what it's like being at the zoo. They even have some footage of some of the animals. So stick around. If you love animals, you're definitely going to want to see what they were been up to. So we're going to do a little live performance here with Kara. So let's get ready to show off a little bit, Kara. Whenever you're ready, I'm going to hit a little music here. Put our theme song back on here. All right, go for it.
We're good.
This is Caboodle, everybody. Caboodle is an 8-year-old cattle dog mix. She's a naughty and very sassy puppy, they say, but is super food motivated. 8-year-old old, still rocking it.
Yeah, sorry, it's trying to play cameraman here. Yes, Caboodle is hands down our best bed dog. I'm sure some of you out there let your four-legged family members sleep in the bed with you. This girl has got it figured out. She's like, I go to the foot of the bed and keep your feet warm, and don't get in front of the TV. She's a very, very good girl. But again, kind of the way that Kara and I met, just real quickly, we were, I was the stage manager of Echo Hollow, which was our big amphitheater down there in Silver Dollar City, where you talked about that you've been performing. How many years have you worked at Silver Dollar City, Chris? 6 seasons?
Well, yeah, it's seven seasons, I believe. And since 2010, on and off, we've done back-to-back years where we've headlined in the different theaters and amphitheater. And yeah, man, it's been a great relationship.
Yes, you've had an amazing relationship with Silver Dollar City, and I hope some of them are out there watching. It's I know Silver Dollar City definitely puts entertainment at a high value, and the dog show was definitely one of the most requested shows that they had, and that's kind of what prompted them contacting you to bring an accompaniment act for Echo Hollow again, which is where I met Kara. Now Kara and I's relationship was good. Get a good look at her real quick.
That was awesome. Yeah. Hey, so you guys are at the Indianapolis Zoo. You're living there right now, and this is your performance area, and you're actually able to have access to it and train while everything's kind of in quarantine and lockdown. So this is such a great performance area. Great little performance there today, Kara. And for those of you watching the channel, if you got any questions on what you saw Kara do there, pop it up on the screen, or any comments. We'd love to hear what you thought of her performance. So great job, Kara.
Thank you. Good job, Caboodle.
And I want to chime in real quick. The Indianapolis Zoo has been absolutely amazing through all of this quarantine stuff. They've let us kind of hang out here and be able to use this space to train and play with the dogs. And it's just been a really rewarding experience. We love coming to Indianapolis Zoo. They treat us like family here. It makes me feel like Silver Dollar City. Yes.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are good people. And yeah, we've been working at the Indianapolis Zoo now for quite some time. Our first year was 2015. This will be our fifth season, fifth time since 2015. So yeah, it's definitely an honor to be out there. And gosh, it's heartbreaking that we can't do shows right now. I know the dogs are itching to get out there. I know you're giving them lots of exercise, activity, and attention, and you love your dogs very much. It is definitely evident.
The other fun thing also with, even though we've got this downtime, is it's given us Chris, I'm going to switch back so we're here at the table. So
go ahead. Let's get back to the table, and then we're going to show that training segment. Go ahead and finish what you're saying there. We're going to do a dog training session with Kara here in a second. It was pre-recorded, but I'm going to pop that up. But go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're okay. We're just chugging along here. No, it's allotted us a lot of extra time to work with some of our young up-and-comers and get them kind of more chimed in and tuned into what we're doing. Because, again, we have the opportunity to have the free time to actually work extremely closely with them, and every day is like a big training session. It's a dream for a lot of people to be able to get to play with your dogs and make people happy and smile. It's a real blessing that we have for sure.
Yeah, it is really cool to be living there. Absolutely. I mean, we did it for all season ourselves, and I mean, we're going to see video like how close your guys' RV is to that performance area and all that, and we're going to see some of the animals here in a second. I did want to throw up some photos that you guys sent in again. I know I showed a few a minute ago, but I do want to bring to attention a few of those other photos. Let me see if I can get them back on the screen here. Let me see here. Give me just a second. I'm still working on my iPad Pro, so I don't have a lot of screen space. So it's been giving me, a little bit of a challenge. But I don't know. Can you see that there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right. So here's some photos of their dogs, guys. I wanted to show that. Look how cute. I mean, look at these photos. I mean, they're adorable. And that was at Silver Dollar City.
Yes, that was.
We performed, and here they all hanging out, going for a ride.
Yes, that was a pretty comical photo that we took there.
Yeah, it's cute. Here you are performing here at the Indianapolis Zoo. You guys doing some jump roping.
Yeah, and that was with Caboodle as well.
What's this here, Kara? What's going on here?
Smile.
Love it. Love it.
And this is from performances there at the Tucson that Kara did 4 months ago or so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is our favorite fair. This is a picture from the State Fair of Texas. We've been blessed to do that. Well, this year will be our 3rd year when we go back. We shared the space with the pigs. That's my boy Fox. This is a picture of just City, one of my favorite shows. But yeah, that's called Dickens' Christmas Carol. I did that for 11 years.
That was basically on the same stage we performed at Silver Dollar City.
All the Opera House, and then me just looking like a stud. That's down in Ohio right shows when I do my check-ins and stuff.
That's the look that Kara fell in love with right there. That's the look right there. That's it.
I think it was a cut-off shirt up in a lift painting a tower, if I remember correctly. Is what
and these are the crowds that you would get down there at Silver Dollar City that you performed at when Kara was there.
Right there is a 5,800 square foot or seating in there, and that's our first picture together at the saloon show at Silver Dollar City. They always treat us when we go in.
Big concert here. What concert's that?
This is actually with my daughter at a Luke Bryan concert. My brother-in-law is the drummer for Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
To get to, whenever we have the opportunity to be free, we go and check those out. My daughter is going to be 12 this year.
Awesome. Yeah, she's growing too fast. She's going way too fast.
And Chris, you've known Gracie since she was still in diapers, so you've gotten to watch her grow up. And there's a very old picture there of her.
Oh God, who sent this photo in?
How tasty we are.
It's me and you hanging out.
It's too much
out
time.
At the lake. The Ozarks, baby.
Oh yes. Yeah, every year we always rented a boat and took us out on the lake. We always enjoyed that. And that's a recent picture. That's Gracie and my new dog, Spice, who's going to be 3 this year. And Gracie would love to be a dog trainer. That's what she's hoping to be able to do in the future. Just like the dogs, don't ever make her do something she doesn't want to do, but she's very interested in
awesome.
it. And that's just a shot of performance arena looks like whenever our new performance arena that you hooked us up with, some new parts and stuff we're really excited about. We just got to premiere that whole setup this year.
Yeah.
And just a goofy photo of us being us, really.
Hey, tell us about this. This was a very interesting year. This was 2 years ago, your first year on your way down to Texas. You were coming from Indianapolis. You were coming from the zoo, correct?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, this was our first year at the State Fair of Texas, and a fluke accident happened. Our travel trailer, the stunt dog travel trailer, caught fire in the middle of the road, and in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma, and it burned to the ground on our way. Luckily, there's no dogs inside, but pretty much everything we owned was destroyed at that time. It was a pretty devastating moment, but you know what? We made the best of it. The show went on. We were able to pull things together. The community came together and donated so many things to us and helped us, helped us through. And actually, I think we've come off better, come off stronger, but it's pretty devastating watching everything you own burn on the side of the road. It was pretty wild.
Yep, and just burned. Kara's got some video footage of it too, but
it was a definitely traumatic experience. It was a very challenging time for all of us. The State Fair of Texas was just amazing. Their support was incredible. So definitely going to give them another.
That's what I
thanks.
To get in.
Thanks, yeah.
Your response and what you and Suhey did for us, and again, I don't know how many times we can tell you how much we appreciate all of that. Your response and the way Kathy Bennett down there responded and just really helped us out. We actually ended up getting to live on the fairgrounds and in an old office building, but it worked out really great. And it's a blessing in disguise. Random things happen, and it made just the situation better for us across the board.
I do have to mention though, since we were so busy doing the fair, it was a 24-day straight fair.
Right.
I do see a friend, Heather Hardesty. She pulled together all the PayPal donations, the GoFundMe, and she did a great job. So Heather, thank you so much. We still super appreciate it.
Yeah, and Lori Lagasse as well. Yeah. These people we're mentioning just went above and beyond. It was very humbling seeing the people in the dog community just come out of the woodworks and be there for us. And we hope that we can repay the favor to others in the future too. It definitely was an eye-opening experience. What kind of community we're working with here in the dog world.
Right. Yeah. It's amazing when tough times happen. Things really, sometimes come together. People really step up to help. And definitely we appreciated it. Absolutely. I mean, that GoFundMe account really helped for all those that donated. So yeah, I mean, we really, really appreciate it. Oops, I didn't mean to have that happen just yet. I was just getting this video ready.
And
What's
stuff.
that?
You helped us get into a new camper, and I mean, how many times did we in shows and drove 2 hours to wherever to go look at campers during that fair? It was wild, but we ended up with one that we're super happy with, and I can't remember the gentleman's name that we bought it from, but he really took care of us, and we're very happy with it. And you'll see a little video we'll show here in a little bit.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, well, I think let's get to the training segment. You sent us in a video, Kara, with I believe it's Caboodle. Wait, not Caboodle. It was
Butters.
Butters. Sorry, Butters. Yeah, and Butters actually did a little training segment with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that up on the screen right now. So here you guys go. A little training for you today. Something that you can work on with your dog.
Hello, it's Kara, and today on the how-to, we're going to be teaching you how to teach your dog the arm overs. And that was the trick where the dog is going to jump over one arm, go behind your back, and jump over the other arm. The first thing you're going to need is some treats, your dog's favorite snacks, and possibly second, some props. Right here, I'm going to have 2 cones. You can use 2 5-gallon buckets, or even at home, you can use your hallway as a great way to brace your arms up. First, make sure your dog is comfortable going over your body. Sometimes it can be kind of scary to encourage your dog to go over you. They may not want to jump on you or touch you. So I always recommend starting with one of your legs or even both of your legs out. And I'm just going to use the food and encourage your dog to go over your body. Good job, Butters. If they do a good job, they're going to catch you. Good job. Good job, buddy. Okay. Yeah. Good job. Good. Now, if your dog is comfortable going over one of your legs, you're ready to add an arm. Now, you're going to start with your dominant arm, whatever arm you're comfortable with, and you're going to brace it either against a hallway wall or your prop. In this case, I'm using the cone. And I'm going to keep my arm really low, and I'm going to use the food to encourage my dog to go over my arm. When they do, he's going to get a reward. Good job, buddy.
He's so happy all the time.
Good. Now he's comfortable doing one side. I do want to make sure that he's comfortable doing the other side. So I'm going to get him behind me here. Good job, Butters. Arm really low and encourage him to go over. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Butters. Nicely done. Good job. Once your dog is comfortable going over each of your arms at a low height, you can then start to increase the height and encourage your dog to jump a little bit higher. Good job, buddy. Good job. As you can see, I'm using my hand to help lure him over. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Hey, fellas.
Good job. So Butters is doing great with both of the arms, so we're going to add them together. What's going to happen is he's going to go over one arm. I'm going to tell him he's doing a great job, and I'm going to encourage him to go over the next arm. Let's see how he does. Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Once your dog is comfortably going over each one of your arms, what you'll do is start to wean away your prop or your hallway. In this case, I'm going to move the cones outward so that my hand is no longer on the cone. Good job, buddy. So my hand is no longer on the cone, but it's actually going to be away from the cone. Yeah. 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 Good job. So you slowly wean away your prop to the point that you can have your dog performing the behavior without any prop needed at all. Good job.
Oh.
Yeah. Good job. Good. Butters, go. Butters. Yeah. Good job. Butters, up. Good. Up. Good. Butters, go up. Right here, up. Good. Go up. Yeah. And up. Good job. Good job.
Awesome, guys. That was great. That's a great way to get your dog to jump over your arms. I like to do it in the hallway myself, or I use the kitchen, and I got the island, so you can do it in between the island. But obviously, you want to be careful that your dogs aren't slipping, so make sure you're not on a slippery surface. So make sure you're on carpet or something that's non-slick, or put down a mat or something. But I'm going to let you guys chime in again here in just a second. But before we do, I just want to just let everybody know that since we're talking about tricks, I haven't had a chance to promote our book a little bit, so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an idea. that we do have a brand new training book available. It's called The Big Book of Tricks for the Best Dog Ever. Goes over 118 different tricks and stunts that you can train your dog to do, co-authored by my good friend and best-selling author, Larry Kay. You guys can order it wherever books are sold. You can go to our website if you'd like a signed copy. Go to stuntdogshow.com. You could go to Amazon, Barnes & Noble's, even Chewy.com to get it. You can get it where, like I said, pretty much wherever books are sold. So if you want to learn to teach your dogs to do some cool things. So yeah, that was great, Kara. Excellent. Anything you'd like to expand on while we got you live here on that?
No, I think it's a great skill though that any dog can learn. We have a 6-pound Chihuahua who does that skill. So really, any dog of any age, as long as you keep it safe, it's a super awesome skill for them to learn. And the book has a ton of different behaviors that you can teach your dog, whether they're small, big, old, or young. And I think you mentioned, Chris, you might be doing a giveaway of one of these books next week or the following week.
Yeah, actually on Sunday. I'm glad you brought that up. On Sunday, I'm going to give away a signed copy of the Big Book of Tricks for the Best Dog Ever. So if you'd like a chance to get that book, just you got to be live and you got to comment during our live podcast on Sunday, which will be live with Abby Klein. I'll talk about that here in a minute, but make sure you guys mark your calendar. Again, it's every Thursday and every Sunday. We're doing our live podcast here, 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah, check out Abby. She is a awesome trainer, and she definitely has got her own style and the way that she goes about things. And she's a very enjoyable person to watch. She's very funny and a very good friend. And she also is a big help for us with the fire as well. We love Abby very much.
Yeah, Abby's awesome, man. She really is. She's a great trainer. She's been working with me for over 10 years now, and has been leading our second team across the country, performing at live fairs, festivals, theme parks, sporting events, performing arts center. She teams up with us. So she'll be on the air on Sunday. But today, again, we're talking with Kara and Bryan Arney. If you just signed in, they are live from the Indianapolis Zoo. I am actually live from California. I got my California coffee cup because we are enjoying a little bit of coffee this morning, this afternoon while we're on the air. I feel like it's morning. I can't even get my day straight lately. I've been sleeping in. I've been going to bed later than normal. I don't know what day it is half the time. It's been a little chaotic.
Morning, I think, and I don't feel we're alone here. Everybody's sleep cycle is messed up.
I know. It's
across the board. I mean, who wants to get up in the morning to do yard work? Well, I mean, I don't mind it too much. The dogs make sure they're out there, but yeah, when there's not much motivation to get up and do much, it's hard to get back onto a normal sleep pattern and cycle. But hopefully, once all this blows over, everybody can get back to their normal lives and be back to
Hey, Carl asked what kind of dog Butters is again. I forgot to mention. I don't know if you guys mentioned, but if you didn't say, did we lose you?
Yes, Butters is an older herding breed.
He's an older herding. How old is Butters again? I should have got some information.
2.
He's
Butters
2.
is 2. Yes. He is a super goofball. I'm a huge animation nerd. So if you've ever seen the show South Park and you've heard of the character Butters, my Butters fits that Butters like to a T.
Okay.
No, it really is. The dog is the definition of that character. Never really causes a problem himself, but he jumps in with everybody else, and he's very sweet. Not a mean bone in his body at all. Real quick to his back and show his belly.
Yeah, Joy's saying she's got one of his brothers.
Yes.
Okay.
She does. I had two. I had Butters and his brother for a little bit when they were younger, and Joy had taken him, and I know Joy's been working on some agility with her boy, and it's a really fun breed of dog to work with for sure.
Wow.
A lot of people think they're golden doodles or labradoodles because they have a funny curly coat.
Yeah,
but it's a really fun breed.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks so much for sharing that, guys, and taking the time to film both of those videos. Oh, wait, we didn't show the other video yet, have we? We skipped it. I haven't got to it yet. We still got the second video to show of the zoo, and we better get to it because we're getting a little long-winded today. So I'm gonna bring that up on the screen here. I think what's that?
Can I go over the giveaway real quick?
Oh, do you want to do the giveaway first?
Yeah, just really quick.
Okay, hold on. Let me put the screen up here. Why don't you talk about the giveaway first? What took place? How'd this happen and come about? What's going on here? I got the wheel up on the screen.
Yeah. So very quickly, couple days ago, I did a vote where you could choose who was going to be a part of our live videos. And I'll probably do this every now and again. But anyone who commented or voted on a dog was eligible for one of our first raffle giveaways. And I've got a few things that I've got going on here today. One of the things you're going to get is an Only leash, which is super cool leash. Hopefully you can see it. I love them. I think we have a link for it, but
Yep,
it's
there it
a
is.
leash that you can attach to your dog.
Oh,
This don't anymore. Your dog wears it, so you're no longer having to carry your leash around. Your dog can do the work for you. So this raffle, you're going to get an Only leash, which we love. And then second is we have some awesome bandanas from a local artist here called Pete's Prints. Now I have just a couple examples of some of the amazing work that she's done. I don't know if you can see it here. Maybe. I don't know.
yeah, we can see it.
But
Here,
anyway.
well, here. Let me make it bigger. Show it up. Show it again, because I had the wheel on. Show it.
Local. I love their bandanas. They're super local and they have super funny things. If you're an Office fan, we've got, you know, some hilarious Office merch, as well as this is ours. This is not the raffle. This is for our lab, Yuri. But anyway, so you're going to get a bandana. You're going to get an Only leash. And not only that, you're going to get some stunt dog swag as well. We have one of our stunt dog visors as a gift here. There's those ears. And also one of the awesome Poopin' Dog keychains.
Yeah.
So, Chris, we have that raffle.
It's like $50 value, right?
See
It's like
who the
$50.
winner is.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it up on the screen, and I'm gonna go ahead and let it roll. Okay, are you ready for that?
Yes, we're ready. Let's see who the
All right,
winner
here we
is.
go. And everybody, clap your hands and
This is a
say,
random.
"Big money, big money, big money." Is it
Drum roll.
going? Here it goes. It's going.
Yeah.
Why is it?
There it goes.
We're getting a little cut. I don't know why it keeps moving on me. It doesn't like me. There we go. Did it go? There it is. Who did it land on?
Looks like it.
It froze, huh? Let's try it again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It keeps.
It's okay. Let's ride for a second here.
Yeah, it wants to. It wants to go up, so I'm just gonna let it go. All right. I'm sorry you can't see the whole wheel. It's doing this itself. It's part a Ouija board. I think. It's freaking me out right now.
There it
Oh,
goes.
there's-
It's in and now. We got
I'm
it.
just not gonna touch nothing. It was doing its own thing. All right, it's landing on. Oh, who is it? It's Sherry Davis.
All right.
All right, tell
Fantastic.
Sherry how she can claim that prize, Kara.
Yeah. So, Sherry, if you're live or not, just message either Coffee Dogs Curiosities Facebook or message me, and we'll be sure to mail these out to you. Thank you so much for voting. Thank you everyone for voting, and anyone who's tuning in live.
Absolutely.
And then again, next week, we're doing another raffle, and we're going to try to do a raffle each week. So be sure to tune in, and we'll have things changing regularly. I think I might have an X-Dog vest one of the weeks coming up, and that's a super awesome product we can talk about later.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, now, hey, today's curiosity is what's it like living at a zoo? And have you had any problems? Have any animals gotten loose? I mean, you could talk about that if you want. But here we go. You guys sent in a video, so I'm going to pop that up on the screen. I'm going to give it full attention because I think this is super cool. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this.
Hello, it's
Whoops,
Kara.
wrong video. There we go. It's coming. There it is.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's me, Kara, and Bryan.
Did you say Carol?
And this is life living at the zoo.
No.
I thought you said Carol, like as
Doing
in
a little-
Baskins.
Yeah.
So you guys are going for a bike ride here. You're riding around the zoo.
Our favorite video trying to load up a little bit. So yeah, the video is pretty much just us riding. Really
Whoa, are those
ride
lions
our
in the
bikes around.
background? Those are lions.
Those-
Yeah.
Look at the tigers.
Yeah.
The tigers were not out because that was what I wanted.
Oh, they're,
Tiger shot.
gotcha.
Weren't out.
Those are lions.
They are bored during the quarantine too, I'm sure, not having, people coming out, but zoo staff keeping them busy, keeping them enriched. But yes, we try to catch them while we're out, but they have agendas and their own busy schedule, so we catch them when we can.
Those right there were the aviaries where you got some amazing birds, and that's right next to our all-star.
Your
dog
performance
center.
area.
Yeah, that's where we are right now. And
That's where
can
you guys
see-
are right now. Yeah.
Yeah. and it's got a about 800 seat kind of area there, a little amphitheater, and it's a fun environment to be in for sure. And it's really just smack dab in the middle. It's right across from the orangutans, my people, all the redheads out there. And a little video, like all of their indoor exhibits, those are completely shut down except to essential personnel. So we weren't really able to go in and look at some of those things because we got some amazing saltwater fish and things like that. There's a ray and shark petting. And so we kind of come up on the tigers here in a second. Again, it's a beautiful zoo, and they do take a lot of good care with us here.
Hey, it's a red panda.
It's our favorite guy. Yes,
You know, it's been 3 years, and this is really the first time we've seen it. It's been like super hard. It's a nocturnal animal, so we never see it, but they're super. That's bad.
They have very good, tight security around here. They're always patrolling and watching out for us. And
yeah, security takes care of the animals 24 or monitors them 24/7. So
yeah, they've got
the zoo is always
everywhere.
monitored. But the macaws are cool because what a lot of people don't realize is these macaws during zoo open hours, they actually fly from point A to point B across the entire zoo multiple times a day.
Here are my ancestors, the orangutans, right here. They're just having a
They were
lazy
zonked
day.
out when you rode by. They were sleeping. Look at this guy. He's like, oh, quarantine sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. They're probably bored too because they're not getting the interaction as much. I mean, I'm sure the zookeepers will give them lots of interaction, but and they got each other. But I'm sure they enjoy the people being around all the time. Especially the orangutans, right?
Yes,
absolutely.
and they get to come outside. They've got a really cool thing set up for the orangutans where they can be outside.
Yeah, that whole thing, that thing up there is not just a ride. They can actually go out there and climb on those. That's freaking awesome, man. It is so cool. The first time I saw that, I was blown away. I think it's the only kind in the state. And this is where you guys live. You live right back here. You're in that RV. Yeah. You got full hookups. You're chilling. That's your pad.
Yeah, it's a short commute to work every day.
Yes, and
that
we
is
have
super cool.
24-hour access to the arena, and we have like a little indoor garage where you saw me working with Butters. So it's super awesome. We get to just train the dogs whenever we are feeling like it and the weather is appropriate. It's been really fun living here. You definitely hear weird sounds. I think the bears are probably not the worst, but the loudest.
Right.
The seals, dogs.
Like dogs, they do.
Yeah.
Several times. There's a bear actually right over here that if he goes to the top of his enclosure, you can kind of see over the fence, and he watches the dogs over in the perimeter. It's pretty funny.
That's pretty cool.
They do a great job. In reference to your question, they had a kudu, which is kind of like a gazelle or antelope that got loose last year. And so that was kind of interesting. They were able to get it back safely and everything into its enclosure, but we almost had to cancel a show because when that happens, they go on full lockdown. Nobody is allowed in or out of the perimeter or anything. So we ended up holding the show for about 10 to 15 minutes, but we got the show in, and like I said, they got it back safe and sound. They're very, very proactive on watching their things here at the zoo, make sure everything's safe. And they do have random people that will try to get into the zoo. They've had it happen a couple times because people are bored trying to come in, and that is not safe at all.
Right.
Indianapolis Metro Police Department if you come in here.
Really? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
They don't mess around. So hey, Bryan, the other curiosity you had today was you wanted to talk about Tiger King. You wanted to say something about it or ask the audience about it. What about Tiger King? I haven't actually seen it, so and I know, right? I need to watch it, but I've heard it's like the number one thing on Netflix to watch. Tiger King. It's the new rave. So why should I watch it? Tell me why I should watch it, or what do you want to say about it?
You start first, and then I can kind of chime in.
It's definitely a drama show. It's a good watch. It's good entertainment. But really, I'm curious from followers. I'd love to hear them in the comments. If you've seen it, do you believe that Carol Baskins killed her husband? And if so, to the Tigers, what did she do? How did it happen? We need to know. And everyone that's commenting, Bryan doesn't have to worry at the moment. Anyway.
No, not yet.
I don't have the sardine oil yet, so we're good.
No, we're not ready to rip each other's throats here. But I don't want to say our opinion on one way or the other because they're very quick to go into a courtroom setting there. So we're just.
Gotcha. Well, a couple people are chiming in on it now. They're coming in.
They're
They're always a little
enjoying
bit.
watching the show too.
They're always a little behind, but Audra says she absolutely killed her husband. So now I don't even need to watch it. Now I already know what happened, or is it just one of those things, that cliffhanger we don't really know? But she's thinking that he did. Tony Velez says he did. Zach says guilty AF. We all know what that means. Feed him to the tigers for sure. These are comments coming in, man. Oh, this is great, man. This is great.
Again, it's very
Jason's with me though. He's not watching that show. Yeah, me either, Jason. Hey man, high five, Jason. Yeah, we don't need to watch that. I don't watch the drama stuff, man. I hear it's good though. Suhey watched it. She should have chimed in today.
Yes, a little bit about it. I will say, she said Carol 100% took him out. He's not in Costa Rica.
The TikTok song, Jason? I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Carol Baskins killed her husband, whacked him. That's all I know. That's all I remember.
Gonna get right there.
Yeah,
all right, guys. Well, we're going to sign off here in a minute. Any other comments pop up, we'll start to talk about it. And of course, we're always here to answer any questions you guys have. We want to know your curiosities as we go along each week. Think about it. Share your photos of your dogs. We're actually going to be doing contests, and we're going to be doing some giveaways. We're going to, like I said, I'm going to be giving away my big book of tricks for the best dog ever, signed copy. If you'd like a signed copy, if you already have a copy and you are the winner and you end up winning, I'll toss in an Aerobie Super Disc, similar value. Instead, you can choose if you want the book or a flying disc. So if you already have a book, thanks for your support. So we're going to be doing that on Sunday again, Sunday at 2:00 Pacific, 5:00 Eastern.
If people haven't already liked the page, you can get on there. And it's the All-Star Dog Challenge at the Indianapolis Zoo, and you can kind of see some other videos and a few more of the dogs doing various things. Our high jump challenge, our the prey drive challenge, all of those things, stuff that you do in your show, but same things that we do very similar.
Yep, you can go. Yep, absolutely. There is a Facebook page for the Indianapolis Zoo specifically. It's the All-Star Dog Challenge page. You guys can certainly check that out. I don't have a banner for it, but it's easy to find. Just look up All-Star Dog Challenge. Super easy.
Yeah.
All right. Anything that you guys like to say in closing?
I appreciate anyone that came and, is watching, or anyone that comes back to watch. Super appreciate your support. If there's any topics or any how-tos or any type of recommendations you have for following weeks, comment them here, send us a PM. I love to hear your ideas. And again, thank you so much for the support.
Yeah, and also we just want to thank everybody out there that comes and supports you and us and everybody as a part of this. We're very lucky to be able to have a job where we're able to play with our dogs and travel around the country and make people smile. And even with all the quarantine stuff, even for 30 minutes to an hour, we're able to help people check out of whatever craziness is going on in their lives and be immersed in an experience. And it's been amazing to us seeing the reactions people have watching us performing and playing with our dogs. You have too, and the type of connection. So again, thank you to all of you for supporting. Look at that little guy.
Absolutely. Now, we are going to be wrapping it up here. Now, thank you guys so much for taking the time again, for sending the great videos. It was awesome to be able to see what's going on at the zoo. And of course, we're going to be chiming in with you guys every Thursday is the plan right now. So if you want to know more about Bryan and Kara and meet all their dogs, each week they'll feature a different dog. And that'll be on Thursday, 2:00 Pacific, 5:00 Eastern, right here on this channel. But next week, when we talk with you guys, we're going to talk about can some dogs be dumb? We're going to be giving away a Dopey Dog Award, and we'll be looking for your Dopey Dog videos for a chance to be featured on our channel. So between now and next Thursday, send me your videos. You can send it to me privately on any of my channels. You can go to Coffee Dogs Curiosities and send us a message there, send us a link, or ask us how you can get it to us. You can send it to me. I'll get you my email address if you want. You can send it to me that way. Or you can put it on YouTube. We can share a link that way too. So whatever works best for you. We'd love to see those videos. And again, thanks again to Bryan and Kara for coming on our channel and being co-starring on our show every week. Like to thank all our viewers for watching our weekly podcast. Again, Coffee Dogs Curiosity. We did have a couple last comments I was going to throw up on the screen. Jason wanted to know if he can get those shades. So I don't know. You'll have to write Bryan and Kara about the shades. And Carl saying thanks for sharing something positive in the downtime. Thank you for saying that, Carl. We appreciate you being a fan of ours and being a friend of ours here today. And we got some other comments. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. It was awesome. And my brother-in-law staying with us till the end. So short videos of Romeo's everyday life, and he wins. Send it in, Tony. I'll feature him on the channel next week. We'll definitely do it, man. Maybe I can get you on the channel. We can get you as a guest, and we can talk about cars or something too. I mean, Tony has pimped out his ride, and maybe we got some people that might be interested. I'd love to get a little inside look of that, and then also see your dogs. You got some really cool dogs. Yeah, next week, guys, we're going to discuss, can dogs be dumb? We're going to find out. And we'll be going live this Sunday as well. We go live every Sunday and every Thursday, 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. So this Sunday, April 19th, co-star, master dog trainer, Abby Klein. She's going to show off her talents of one of her dogs or two, give us an update on her life living in Florida. And we're going to talk about grooming, bathing, and we got some other stuff we're going to be talking about. But we're going to be talking about the proper way to maybe bathe your dog. So again, thanks for signing in, guys. And you guys have a great day. We'll see you on Sunday, and we'll see you guys, Bryan and Kara, next Thursday.
Got it, brother.
See you guys. Say bye, Leo.
Hey, see
bye,
ya.
Leo. Bye, Leo.
Are you asleep back here now?
She is.